Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine.
Now, what is the best way to win over a difficult crowd? Sometimes a comedian is invited to perform, but the crowd is not receptive. What is the best way for a comedian to win over such a crowd?
That's why we're professional. The first thing I do any event I go to is study the caliber of audience I have there. Then after that, you sit down, relax, get yourself to understand the atmosphere, the ambience of the event. Just like every other stand-up comedian, you have your tough times because we are human too. We may not be in the right state of mind but we are being paid, so we don't have a choice. We will be going through tough things, but we have to make other people laugh. So the first thing I would say is you study your environment. The second thing is you study ambience. The third thing is as long as you have a relationship, because every comedian have what we call killer jokes. You start with your killer joke. For that small joke, you start with to build. No, start with one or two killer jokes. Get the audience, that you move it up from there.
Okay. What is the commonest mistake that any comedian or most comedians make?
Sharing banter with audience. I don't do it. They do banters with audience. I don't do it. Because a lot of times you don't know what that person is going through. And there are some people that take it personal as if they're going below the belt. So people take things personal. Like I know there are times comedian throws some punchlines and the spouse or the wife of that person don't find it funny. So I don't do that. I just go straight to business, get it done and take a walk.
Okay. So when can a joke be said to be well delivered?
When you get the standing ovation or the audience appreciated, they will be the one to determine how it's well delivered. Maybe you get it well delivered and you make sure the punchline is awesome. That's why a lot of my colleagues, let me call names, Bobby, Basketmouth, Bucci, and all those guys. There are times we have what we call punchline. You move it up, the audience are wow. That's when you take it off. You leave when the ovation is loudest. That's it.
Okay. So any comedian who tells a joke that the crowd does not seem to like, what is the best way for the person to bounce back?
I don't know. That's why I said every top comedian have what we call killer jokes. Those are social jokes that you will still use even after you're through with that. They are called killer jokes. Secondly, a lot of my colleagues have style. Like Gordons will come in and say hallelujah. You can use that to buy time to think of the next thing to deliver. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so you create, I don't know how to put it. So those are the things we do normally. So you get the punchline and the other thing to move it to the next level. So that's the way we get it. So move it to the next level.
Of all your jokes, which one will you describe as the best? Of all your jokes,
I can't say. I've been doing this for over 15 years, so I have a lot of jokes. People love different jokes. I do social jokes, family jokes, and I can't pick anyone. But the one I remember, people talk about brush, people talk about ATM and stuff like that. But the audience will be the one to determine that.
Okay, which one are your worst joke? Your worst joke? Can you remember?
I can't. I don't normally have worst joke because I always sit down to draft up my joke. I can't have worst joke because I always find somewhere to test a joke before I deliver it to the audience. During conversation with clients, during conversation with family, during conversation with friends. So we do that.
Okay. Which of your jokes will you describe as the most memorable or the evergreen joke of
a lot?
past?
I name 5 over and a lot jokes that make people remember. I'm one of the pioneers of any ATM joke, any bank jokes, ATM withdrawal, stuffs like that. I have jokes about brush that distinct from the white, the way the white wash their mouth and their perfume. I have social jokes about airplane. The experience being in as I have a joke zebra crossing, you'll be zebra that people later turn to skit and stuff like. So I have more than enough jokes that people will remember. Bash is the one. I've even heard by Stand Up Nigeria. People, Bash is the one that said this. Bash and this joke. Bash. So because I'm a social commentator, not just a stand-up comedian.
Now, talking about skit and skit makers, how are the comedians taking the coming of the skit makers? What do you think?
They are welcome.
What do you think they are going to
We are
happen?
starting the surface. There's nothing that stopped me as a stand-up comedian to shoot skits. Nothing. So we're just getting better. We're getting better. They are welcome. New ideas are welcome. We don't have comedians in Nigeria like Mr. Bean. We need somebody like Charlie Chaplin. We just have stand-up comedian like Rita Oprio, Def Chappelle, Cat Williams. You understand? But the bigger the better. We have stand-up comedians. We have actors that are stand-up comedians. Mr. Ibu of this world, the legendary Mr. Ibu, the legendary Nkimowo, the legendary of blessed memory Sam Loco. So they are highly welcome and highly respected.
Okay. So what stands the Bash out? What distinguishes you from the other comedians?
My social commentary, my lifestyle, my delivery, the energy around me, the delivery, things I do around my comedy is what distincts me. Distinct me. That's
Okay.
one of a few things.
Okay.
Because my jokes are cut across every phase of life.
You started with music, then dancing before comedy. Why did you dump music
Yeah.
and dancing for comedy? Why did you allow comedy to take the better?
I've always been an entertainer. I played football actively. I've done a lot of things. But because I love to throw jives. Within my friends, I talk a lot. I'm an outspoken person. Even though I'm an introvert, a lot of you like, if it's not event, you will say, Bash, I'm not that social. But I'm somebody that don't keep things to myself. I talk it out. And I see the humor, the furniture part from every angle.